Welcome, fellow aviators, to a crucial discussion for every helicopter pilot. Today, we delve into the world of the magnetic compass, an instrument that has been guiding aviators for generations. The magnetic compass is a trusty old friend in the cockpit, guiding pilots long before the advent of modern GPS technology. However, like any old friend, it has its quirks, especially during turns and maneuvers. Understanding these quirks, specifically compass turning errors, is fundamental to safe navigation. When a helicopter makes a turn, the forces acting on the compass can cause it to give misleading information. Ignoring these errors can lead you astray, potentially putting you and your passengers at risk. The magnetic compass relies on the Earth's magnetic field pointing to magnetic north. In straight and level flight it works well, providing accurate readings. But when you start to turn, things get a bit more complicated. The forces acting on the compass card change, and this can lead to errors in the heading information. This isn't a fault of the compass. Rather, it's a predictable physical phenomenon that every pilot must understand. Think of the compass as a dancer on a moving stage. When the stage tilts, which happens when your helicopter banks, the dancer can stumble. These stumbles are what we call turning errors, and they are most pronounced when flying on north and south headings. By understanding these errors and how they affect your compass readings, you can ensure that your magnetic heading reference remains reliable. This knowledge is crucial for maintaining accurate navigation and ensuring the safety of your flight. So, the next time you're in the cockpit, remember the unseen dance of the compass and how to interpret its movements. Understanding these errors ensures your magnetic heading reference doesn't lead you astray, keeping you on course and safe in the skies. What causes these turning errors? Why do pilots often find their compass readings unreliable during turns? The primary culprits are the compass card's tilt and the complex nature of the Earth's magnetic field. The Earth's magnetic field is not uniform, it has both horizontal and vertical components. The compass card tilts slightly with the helicopter during a bank, which is a natural response to the aircraft's movement. The Earth's magnetic field has a vertical component called magnetic dip, which varies depending on your geographic location. This magnetic dip interacts with the tilted compass card during turns, causing deviations in the compass reading. Imagine the compass card as a weighted magnet aligning with Earth's magnetic field lines. When the helicopter banks, this alignment is disrupted. When the helicopter is level, the compass points accurately to magnetic north, providing reliable heading information. During a bank, the north-seeking end of the compass is pulled downwards due to the magnetic dip, causing the compass card to swing. This phenomenon is known as dip error. The result is that the compass may lead or lag behind the actual heading, making it difficult for pilots to rely on it during turns. Pilots must mentally correct for these errors, understanding that the compass reading is not entirely accurate mid-turn. Understanding this interaction between the compass and the Earth's magnetic field is key to interpreting heading information correctly and ensuring safe navigation. Recognizing these errors and knowing how to compensate for them is vital for maintaining situational awareness and ensuring a safe flight. Compass turning errors are a common challenge for pilots. These errors vary depending on your hemisphere, and understanding them is crucial for accurate navigation. In the northern hemisphere, the mnemonic to remember is UNOS undershoot north, overshoot south. This helps pilots anticipate how the compass will behave. When turning towards north, the compass tends to lag behind the actual heading, so you need to undershoot your turn to stay on course. Conversely, when turning towards south, the compass leads ahead of the actual heading, requiring you to overshoot your turn. In the southern hemisphere, the mnemonic changes to ONUS, overshoot north, undershoot south. This is the opposite of the northern hemisphere. Here, when turning towards north, the compass leads, so you need to overshoot your turn to correct for this error. And when turning towards south, the compass lags, so you must undershoot your turn to maintain the correct heading. These mnemonics are crucial for pilots flying globally, as they ensure that navigation remains accurate regardless of the hemisphere. Turning errors are most pronounced on north and south headings, making it essential to apply these mnemonics correctly. On east or west headings, these errors are minimal, but pilots should still be aware of them. Pilots must always be aware of their heading and turn direction to apply UNOS or ONUS correctly and ensure safe navigation. This knowledge transforms the compass from a simple instrument into a predictable and reliable tool for navigation. Remembering these mnemonics ensures accurate navigation and helps pilots avoid common compass errors. Understanding the compass's behavior during turns is essential for maintaining the intended flight path. This knowledge helps pilots maintain their intended track and ensures a safe and efficient flight. The magnitude of turning errors varies with latitude. Near the magnetic equator, errors are minimal due to a small vertical magnetic component. As you move towards the poles, the angle of dip increases, amplifying errors. At higher latitudes, the compass leads or lags more during turns. Pilots in regions like Canada or Northern Europe experience larger errors. This relationship is crucial for flight planning. Pilots must adjust their scanning technique and interpretation of the compass. Understanding latitude's impact on errors is key. Pre-flight planning should consider latitudes of operation. Awareness of these variations ensures accurate navigation. This knowledge prevents misinterpretation of compass behavior. The bank angle affects compass turning errors. Steeper banks increase the tilt of the compass card, amplifying errors. Shallow banks result in smaller errors. Pilots often use a rate 1 turn, changing heading at 3 degrees per second. This standardization helps predict errors. In the northern hemisphere, turning towards north causes the compass to lag. Turning towards south causes it to lead. Maintaining a consistent bank angle helps in predicting errors. Helicopters often maneuver dynamically, affecting errors. Awareness of bank angle and its influence on the compass is crucial. Correcting turning errors involves anticipation and timely action. Pilots must lead or lag their rollout based on expected compass behavior. Using timed turns helps achieve accurate heading changes. Making turns in smaller increments can refine corrections. Cross-referencing with other instruments aids in navigation. Mastering mental corrections for turning errors is essential. Accurate navigation relies on understanding and correcting these errors. Electrical interference can affect compass accuracy. Deviation errors stem from the helicopter's electrical system. High current equipment can create magnetic fields, deflecting the compass needle. Pilots should note compass readings with and without electrical loads. Isolating sources of interference helps manage deviations. Awareness of electrical equipment running is crucial. Mastering the compass involves understanding turning errors and electrical influences. The magnetic compass remains vital for navigation. Consistent practice in applying correction techniques ensures accurate navigation. This knowledge turns potential confusion into confident navigation.